WQLN Channel 54, Erie.
Coming up next, the original Phantom of the Opera. Tony Award-winning star Michael Crawford in his first network special, performing hits from Jesus Christ Superstar.
I want to know, my God.
Hello, Dolly.
For the parade.
West Side Story.
Tonight.
Phantom of the Opera and his new release on Eagle's Wings.
Hold you in
The incomparable Michael Crawford in concert. Next.
Major funding for this program is made possible by annual financial support from viewers like you. Funding for Michael Crawford in Concert is provided in part by TJ Maxx. At TJ Maxx, we are proud to help bring such quality programs to homes across America and urge you to join us in the support of public television. Additional support for great music like this on PBS is provided by Best Buy. From rock and reggae to country and classical, Best Buy has thousands of CDs to suit every musical taste. Best Buy. Some places are known for great music.
Nighttime sharpens, heightens each sensation. Darkness stirs and wakes imagination. Silently the senses abandon their defenses. Help me make the music of the night.
Ladies and gentlemen, the original Phantom of the Opera, Tony Award-winning star, Mr. Michael Crawford.
I only want to say, if there is a way, take this cup away from me, for I don't want to taste its poison, feel it burn me. I have changed, I'm not as sure as when we started. Then I was inspired. Now I'm sad and tired. Listen, surely I've exceeded expectations. Tried for 3 years, seems like 30. Could you ask as much from any other man? But if I die, see the saga through and do the things you ask of me. Let them hate me, hit me, hurt me, nail me to their tree. I want to know, my God. I want to know, my God. I want to see, my God. I want to see, my God. Why I should die. Would I be more noticed than I ever was before? Would the things I've said and done matter anymore? I'd have to know, my Lord. I'd have to know, my Lord. I'd have to see, my Lord. I'd have to see, my Lord. If I die, what will be my reward? If I die, what will be my reward? Have to know, my Lord. Have to know, show me now that I would not be killed in vain. Show me just a little of your omnipresent brain. Show me there's a reason for your wanting me to die. You're far too keen on where and how, not so hot on why. All right, I'll die. Just watch me die. See how I die. See how I Then I was inspired. Now I'm sad and tired. After all I tried for 3 years, seems like 90. Why then am I scared to finish what I started, what you started? I didn't start it, God, thy will is hard. But you hold every card. I will drink your cup of poison. Nail me to your cross and break me. Bleed me, beat me, kill me, take me now before I change my mind. Now before I change my mind. Thank you. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, so much. And good evening. That song I just sang was called Gethsemane. It's obviously not from Phantom of the Opera, but from another powerful Andrew Lloyd Webber musical called Jesus Christ Superstar. Now, it may seem odd to some of you that I open my concert with such a heavy and dramatic piece that talks of pain and death. But I do so for 3 reasons. Firstly, it shows that I respect my audience enough to seek out the very best heavy and dramatic song about pain and death that I could find. And secondly, it gives me a chance right up front to demonstrate that beneath this muscular, highly toned and iron pump body lives the heart of a sensitive and serious actor. And thirdly, if I can sustain that note in the middle without popping an eyeball or my trousers falling down, I think we should be reasonably secure for the rest of the evening. But tonight is not about eyeballs popping or Armani trousers. It's about music. And music is something that touches us all from the moment we arrive in this world to the day we depart. My first real memory of music was hearing my beloved grandmother, Nan as she was known, singing Irish folk songs to me. Oh, I must have been all of 4 or 5 years of age when I I first heard the sad tale of Danny Boy, followed by the even sadder story of the minstrel boy who to war had gone, and in the ranks of death you'd now find him. And she'd usually finish her tragic trilogy with a heart-tugging tale of a little boy, again no more than 4 or 5 years of age, whose mother had just died and gone to heaven with the angels far above. Well, by this time I was usually in floods of tears and begging Nan to promise me she wouldn't even think of dying until she was 100 years old. Well, Edith Kathleen O'Keefe, my Nan, she had a great influence on my life and on my approach to music. Through her eyes and her voice, I learned to appreciate the emotions and feelings of the poets and dreamers who painted such a vivid picture of her blessed Emerald Isle. If you ever go across the sea to Ireland, it may be at the closing of your day, just to sit and watch the moon rise over Claddagh and see the sun go down on Galway Bay. I'll take you home again, Kathleen, across the ocean wide and wild, to where your heart has ever been, since first you were my bonny bride. The roses all have left your cheek. I've watched them fade away and die. Your voice is soft whene'er you speak, and tears bedim your loving eyes. Oh, I will take you home, Kathleen, to where your heart will feel no pain. And when the fields are fresh and green, I'll take you to your home again. And if there is going to be a life hereafter, and somehow I'm sure there's going to be, I will ask my God to let me make my heaven in that dear land across the Irish Sea. Edith Kathleen O'Keefe, Nan. You broke your promise to me. She passed away when she was 99 years old. Tonight won't be just any night. Tonight there will be no morning star. Tonight I'll see my so slowly, and still the sky's light. Oh, moon, grow bright, and make this endless day, endless night. That, of course, is from A West Side Story, and it was the very first musical that I ever did see. And from that moment on, I knew exactly what I wanted to be. A jet. I wanted to be a jet. And I ended up a phantom. Since then, I've had many memorable moments in my chosen profession, not the least of which came out of the blue one day when I received a phone call from Mr. Gene Kelly. He said he was directing a new film, and he had seen me in a Broadway show called Black Comedy, and he'd like me to fly to San Francisco and audition. Thursday, 6 p.m., Fairmont Hotel, San Francisco. Can I make it? I made it. Thursday morning, I checked in, Fairmont Hotel, jet lag, stupid, went up to my room, looked at my watch. I had 8 hours to kill before the man arrived. I thought, well, what can I do? I'll have a shower. So I had a shower, I had a good shower, and then I finished a shower, had a shave. And I looked pretty good. I finished, then I thought, well, 7 hours to go. I've still got 7 hours to kill. So I'll rearrange the furniture. I rearranged the furniture and the whole suite. I mean, it looked quite good. I finished that, worked up a bit of had another shower. Another shower, still 6 hours to go. So then I went to the minibar, I arranged that in alphabetical order. 40 minutes. Try it. Then I ate the fruit, the complimentary fruit, everything, including the kiwi. Then I had another bath, and then another shave. But this time I'm bleeding, the thing. The time comes, 6 o'clock, there's a knock on the door. I open the door. How you doing, kid? I'm Gene Kelly. I said, oh, me too. I'm Michael Crawford. I'm not you. I'm me. I said, but please. Do come in, there's plenty of room. So he comes in, I said, go through there. So he walks, he walked, so I go behind him. I'm going, I've rearranged all the furniture, and he sort of looks at me as though I'm going to pounce on him. And he walks in, he says, all right, let's cut the small talk, kid. Can you dance? I said, well, I'm not known for my dancing, no. He said, well, what are you known for? I said, well, nothing really. I'm not known for anything. I've not done a lot. I've done some radio, but that's not with the dancing. And I did some television, Shakespeare, and I wore tights. Actually 2 pairs because my legs weren't too big. But they can get bigger. I can bulk up if you really need me for the dancing. So he said, listen, get over here. He said, with this, because he can't dance on he said, he gets up on the coffee table. So now I've got Gene Kelly in the middle of this suite in San Francisco on a coffee table. And I said, oh, you're looking at the coffee table. He said, get up here. I said, me too, I got it. So I go and I think, here, I'm up here, Gene Kelly standing here, and I'm saying, I said, this is funny. I said, we'll laugh about this one day. And he's still looking at me going, can you dance? I said, well, he said, do this. So I said, well, I can't. He said, that's it, 1, 2, 3. I said, oh, 1, 2, 3, I can do 1, 2, 3. Anything above that, I'd need a bit of rehearsal, but I said, I hear you don't go much above 8 with the dancing. So he said, listen, kid, what we're looking for is an attractive idiot. And my wife thinks you're attractive, and I think you're an idiot. And that's how I got the part of the attractive idiot in the film Hello, Dolly, starring Barbara Streisand and Walter Matthau, and directed by the most confidence-inspiring and well, he gave me courage, the man. He taught me to be brave. He taught me it was all right to share my energies and my emotions with an audience, and I shouldn't be afraid to do so. So he's to blame for tonight. Now, there's a song from Hello, Dolly that expresses these sentiments very eloquently. It gives me a good feeling whenever I hear it. Before the parade passes by, I'm gonna go and taste Saturday's high life. Before the parade passes by, I'm gonna get some life back into my life. I'm ready to move out in front. I've had enough of just passing by life. We're the rest of them, we're the best of them. I can hold my head up high, for I've got a goal again, I've got to drive again. I'm gonna feel my heart coming alive again before the parade passes by. Look at the crowd up ahead. Listen and hear that brass harmony growing. Look at the crowd up ahead. Pardon me if my old spirit is showing. All of those lights over there seem to be telling me where I'm going. When the whistles blow and the cymbals crack and the sparklers light the sky, I'm gonna raise the roof, I'm gonna carry on. Give me an old trombone, give me an old baton before the parade passes by. Ready to move out in front. I've had enough of just passing by life. When the whistles blow and the cymbals crash and the sparklers light the sky, I'm gonna raise the roof, I'm gonna carry on. Give me an old trombone, give me an old baton before the parade passes by.
Michael Crawford will return shortly with more delightful stories and a medley of songs from Phantom of the Opera. But now, before the parade passes you by, won't you please call in with a pledge of financial support to this station?
Tom McLaren here. I'm a member of the staff of WQLN, and shortly we'll be joining Phil Fatica. But this concert with Michael Crawford is a marvelous showcase for his musical talent, and it's really a great opportunity to get to know this guy behind that fabulous mask, for he has a wonderful ability to communicate with his audience on a very personal level, and that makes the music he shares even more special. Coming up, you'll hear some melodies and thoughts about love, and 3 songs from Phantom of the Opera. That's the opera that he was in, the first one actually to be in. But right now, why not show your appreciation for this evening of music and memories with Michael Crawford? Make your pledge. Call Channel 54 at 864-3001. Do it now. Only this public television station brings you fabulous performers like Michael Crawford in gorgeous settings like the one created by the lighting and set designer Bob Dickinson and Renee Legere and the beautiful Performing Arts Center in Southern California. And this whole program was lovingly crafted by 18-time Emmy Award-winning director Dwight Hemian. It's time now for your applause. Go to your phone and make that pledge of financial support to WQLN before we go back to Michael and more incredible show-stopping music. Now, over to Phil Fatica.
Thank you so much, Tom. It's nice to see everybody tonight. A little foggy up here on the hill. I don't know where you are, but boy, the traffic is really going slow. So there's no reason to go out tonight. Go to your telephone. Give us a call. The people standing behind me are the lovely people from the National Association of Purchasing Management Erie. They're waiting to take your calls, and they're sitting here not quite sure if they should wave or what to do on camera, but if you see yourself, wave. We've got a young man in the back wearing a Taylor bubble burner hat. He says he cracks them out there 300 yards. That's quite a distance. How about you going the distance with public broadcasting? How about you joining us here in northwestern Pennsylvania? If you join tonight at the $120 level or more, we have a VHS of the program for you right here. It is Michael Crawford, and you can see it right there, performs a touch of the music in the night. Oh, the music of the night, Tell Me on a Sunday, With Your Hand on My Heart, a duet with Patti LaBelle. That's at the $120 level. At the $90 level, we have the same thing, a touch of music in the night, but this is the CD. And I think you can see it right there, the power of love, With Your Hand Upon My Heart, Stormy Weather. It goes like it goes, She Used to Be Mine. Michael Crawford, you remember, Tom, Michael Crawford was in Hello, Dolly. Can you remember when he was in that movie? Next time you watch Hello, Dolly, watch for Michael Crawford, a very young and thin Michael Crawford. Michael Crawford at the $60 level will get you the cassette tape, A Touch of Music. So we have all kinds of incentives for you to join public broadcasting. We're waiting for your calls. Michael Crawford will be back in just a moment. And by the way, if you've never heard a great voice, you've yet to hear Tom McLaren sing, because Tom is really quite good. I'm not sure if he's going to sing tonight if you call in, but I bet you if we get a big pledge, Tom, you will sing, won't you? Tom, back to you.
I think if I were to sing, there won't be anybody calling in and there won't be any pledges. I think they'd rather hear Michael Crawford sing. I got involved with Michael Crawford about 4 or 5 years ago. In fact, one of the people that's in this group tonight, Jack Rosenberg, introduced me to Michael Crawford's, one of his CDs, and I got really hooked, and we've spent a lot of time listening to Michael Crawford. But instead of listening to me, I want you to listen to Michael Crawford, because here he is right now, and he has something important to say to you. Listen.
Hello, I'm Michael Crawford. Our PBS concert special features songs and stories from my life in the theater, in the church, in the movies, and in love. These are tunes and tales that hopefully tickle the funny bone as well as touch the heart, and it is a genuine pleasure for me to share them with you this evening. This PBS station has an envious reputation for bringing you the best of the best in entertainment programming, and they count heavily on your financial support to continue their work. So please make a generous pledge right now. Everything will look and sound even better when you do, including me. Thank you.
And thank you, Michael, and we hope you're going to be calling in at 864-3001 or 1-800-727-8854. And now back to Phil Fatica, who might sing tonight.
Tom, you flatter me to no end. Tom actually has a very, very good voice. You ought to hear him sing. He is sensational. We want to hear you sing. We want to hear these phones sing is what we want, right, folks? The people here from the National Association of Purchasing Management Erie want to hear you calling in. Our goal is $70,000. We are presently at $47,252, and tonight we know that you can take us $2,000 higher than that, right? At least $2,000. We want to get to $49,200 plus dollars. You know we can do that because you're calling, you're watching this great program. Michael Crawford, incredible performer, incredible performer. If you've never had an opportunity to see him in person, go see him. But in the meantime, you're watching him here tonight on public television. And it's about the only place you're going to see Michael Crawford. You know about the incentives. At $120, the VHS of the program, $90, we give you the CD, $60, we give you the cassette. That's nice. And you do something nice for yourself. We want you to join public broadcasting, and Tom can tell you about that too.
It's very important that you call in tonight because that you get the opportunity to have that VHS or the CD or the cassette tape. Depends on what level you want to become a member at, but it's very important that you join us. We have a lot of great programs going on during this membership week, and we want to show you one right now that's coming up, and you don't want to miss this one. Watch.
Witness a legendary musical.
The song of Africa.
of memorable songs. Ipi Intumbi, an African dance celebration.
It's always here for you on Channel 54. Great programming, so we want you to go to your phone now. Call us at 864-3001, 1-800-727-8854. And with the last word, and he always likes the last word, is Phil Fatika.
Tom knows me too well, doesn't he? Thanks for joining us here tonight on Public Broadcasting. I'm watching one of our telephone operators write down the name of some people calling in. Thanks for doing that. We certainly do appreciate it. At the $120 level, a VHS of tonight's program. At the $90 level, a CD. At the $60 level, a cassette tape. Look, great incentives. Nice gifts. Spring is around the corner. Easter's coming up. Maybe you have something coming up, a graduation for high school. A great gift. You get the cued-in newspaper. You know that with all of the subscription rates. New or renewals, we're at $47,252. We want to go $2,000 more than that tonight. Michael Crawford's going to sing for you shortly. Sing for us. Make the phones ring here. We'll see you in just a few moments.
I fall in love, it will be forever, or I'll never fall in love. In a restless world like this is, love is ended before it's begun, and too many moonlight kisses seem to cool in the warmth of the sun. I feel we know each other well enough now for me to tell you a little about my love life. It won't take long. Love and music have always gone hand in hand. There's a song for every phase of love and romance. The excitement of first meeting, the discovery of mutual affection, the blossoming of romance, the courtship, the marriage, even the falling out of love. Well, let me tell you, my love life was no laughing matter when I was a skinny young teenager. I never even had a girlfriend whose picture I could put in a frame and boast about it. I had a frame. I did, but I had no one to put it. Well, that's a lie. Actually, I did have someone in it. When I bought it, it had someone. It was this Dutch girl, and she was holding a bunch of tulips. And to this day, I find it difficult to walk past a florist shop without getting just a little excited. And that was the extent of my love life back then. I guess the song to cover that period was They're Writing Songs of Love, but Not For Me. Then in my early 20s, I met a very lovely girl, and we got married. We had two beautiful daughters together, and to whom we sang, You Light Up My Life, and we meant it. And even when your life becomes just friends, lovers no more, you should never forget the good times. No matter how great or how empty your life may be, there's always the possibility of something wonderful happening if you believe in love. Love changes everything, hands and faces, earth and sky. Love, love changes everything, how you live and how you die. Love can make a summer fly or a night seem like a lifetime. Yes, love, love changes everything, how I tremble at your name. Nothing in the world will ever be the same. Love, love changes everything. Love, love changes everything. Love can turn your world around, and that world will last forever. Yes, love, love changes everything, brings you glory, brings you shame. Nothing in the world will ever be the same. Off into the world we go, planning futures, shaping years. Love bursts in and suddenly all our wisdom disappears. Love makes fools of everyone. All the rules we make are broken. Yes, love, love changes everything. Live or perish in its flame. Love will never ever let you be the same. Love will never ever let you be the
In sleep he sang to me, in dreams he came. That voice which calls to me and speaks my name. And do I dream again? For now I find the phantom of the opera is there inside my mind.
Sing once again with me a strange duet. My power over you grows stronger yet. And though you turn from me to glance behind, the phantom of the opera is there inside your mind.
Those who have seen your face draw back in fear. I am the mask you wear.
It's me they hear.
Your spirit and my voice in one combined. The Phantom of the Opera is there inside my mind.
In all your fantasies, you always knew that man and mystery
Were both in you, and in this labyrinth where night is blind, the Phantom of the Opera is there inside my mind.
Sing for me, sing my angel of music.
Is there the Phantom of the Opera?
Sing. Sing for me. Sing my angel of music. Sing for me.
Thank you, thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, please help me thank the lady who lit up the stage on Broadway in Los Angeles for over 2 years as my Christine in Phantom of the Opera, Miss Dale Christian. I'd like to tell you a brief story, if I may, about how I became involved with the Phantom of the Opera. To do that, I have to paint a picture. The year, 1984. The place, the Apollo Victoria Theatre in London, upstairs, after the final preview of Starlight Express, outside the men's room. The players, Andrew Lloyd Webber and yours truly. Action. Andrew is headed for the loo. And on his way, he spies me and says, Michael, we must do Phantom of the Opera together. Then, not being as foolish as I look, I said, yes, Andrew, love to. The next morning, I rushed out and bought the book. And after reading through it a couple of times, I quickly realized there were only 2 male roles of any consequence. One was the handsome young nobleman, Raoul, and the other, a rather grotesque, slightly older man, the Phantom. Well, of course, I assume he wants me to play Raoul. So the next day, I go out and I get a copy of the Claude Rains film version as the Phantom. And as the handsome young nobleman, Nelson Eddy. So for the next 12 months, I study this video morning, noon, and night. I lived and breathed Nelson Eddy. At the end of 12 months, for all intents and purposes, I was Nelson Eddy. I looked like Nelson Eddy, I talked like Nelson, I even walked like Nelson Eddy. Wait. Finally, after 12 months of this, Andrew calls me. So I said, don't be ridiculous, operator. Of course I pay for the call. So he said, I want to see you tomorrow morning. So the next morning, I ran, well, I didn't run, I walked as fast as I could. And I walked into the theater, I struck a pose, and I said, well, Andrew, I think you've got your handsome young nobleman, Raoul. And he said, yes, we do. We hired him last week. I said, what? He said, we want you to be the Phantom. I said, what? The ugly old... And so I was. For over 1,300 performances, I donned the mask and the cape. Playing the Phantom most certainly changed my life. I loved playing him, and I always will. However, I do have one or two regrets. I'm not a bitter man. But I did, after all, waste a year of my life. And I thought that possibly this evening would give me an opportunity to maybe show you some of the work that I put in during my Nelson Eddy period. So maybe, with your permission, I could show you my Raoul. Right. Well, excuse me. I'll rephrase that. Maybe I could show you my interpretation of Raoul. And that... He'll explain it to you later, madam. And that will give me the chance to sing the beautiful duet, All I Ask of You, with the beautiful Dale Christian. Please. You haven't heard it yet. All I ask of you, my friends, is that you appreciate all the work that went into this, and to remember that I do control all the chandeliers above your head. Forget these wide-eyed fears. I'm here, nothing can harm you. My words will warm and calm you. Let me be your freedom. Let daylight dry your tears. I'm here with you, beside you, to guard you and to guide you.
Summertime, say you need me with you now and always. Promise me that's all you say is true. That's all I ask of you.
Let me be your shelter. Let me be your light. You're safe, no one will find you. Your fears are far behind you.
All I want is freedom, a world with no more night, and you always beside me to hold me and to hide me.
Then say you'll share with me one love, one lifetime. Your solitude. Say you need me with you here beside you.
That's all I ask of you.
Say you'll share with me one love, one lifetime. Say the word and I will follow you.
Share each day with me, each night, each morning.
Say you love me.
You know I do. Love me, that's all I ask of you. Anywhere you go, let me go too. Love me, that's all I ask of you.
Michael will be singing the classic from the Phantom, Music of the Night, in addition to 2 songs from his latest album of inspirational music, On Eagle's Wings. But first, we hope you will be inspired to call in a generous pledge of financial support to this station.
Wow, weren't those duets great? Michael Crawford brings an incredible depth of emotion to each song he sings, and he's a master when it comes to making you feel the story behind the song. Stay with us to hear another one of those songs that changed his life and some of the music that touched his heart. This is Michael Crawford's very first television concert, and now it's a good time to say thank you, Channel 54, for giving you a front row seat. We're asking you to call us now at 864-3001 or 1-800-727-8854 with your pledge of financial support right now. Michael wanted his first television special to be on public television as a way of helping us raise the funds we need. Now, it's your turn. Make that call, 864-3001, 1-800-727-8854. Now over to Phil Fatika.
Thank you, Tom McLaren. It's a good night to be pledging. It's a foggy night. Cuddle up to that television set. It's a good night to call in for your pledge, as Tom said. In fact, we'd like to thank some people who have done that tonight. We'd like to thank Kathy Craig from Stratfordville, Ontario. Kathy is a new member. Kathy, thanks so much for joining us. And we wonder, is it foggy up in Ontario tonight? John Blatt Jr. of Erie, Pennsylvania called in. John is a renewal. Thank you very much, John. And J.H. Marshall, also of Erie, is calling in. And J.H. Marshall is a renewal member. Hear the phones ringing behind me? You can do the same thing by calling in your pledge to public broadcasting with a new renewal membership. It's a vote, really a vote of quality, I think you'd be safe to say. You can see the people behind me are talking on the phones right now, and these people are from the National Association of Purchasing Management, and they're from Erie. And you know, if you call in at the $90 level, we have the CD for you of the Michael Crawford concert, A Touch of Music in the Night. I think you can see that right there, and there are 12 songs on this particular CD, ranging with The Power of Love to Since You Stayed Here, One of My Best Friends, Speak Low. Michael Crawford is wonderful. At the $60 level, we have a cassette for you. The same songs, only of course it's on a cassette tape. So that's at the $60 level. How easy is it to do? As easy as you see these people here. They're answering the phones, they're taking your pledge. Why not join us? New or renewal, we're here with Michael Crawford, and here's Tom McLaren. He's back for you.
And the other thing is, if if you've seen something like this, you like to relive the moments. Well, if you join us at the $120 level, of course, you can have a VHS of this program. We're very happy that you're watching this tonight, and we hope that you're going to be calling in at 864-3001 or 1-800-727-8854. And we have some message for you now from Michael himself.
Hi, I'm Michael Crawford. For a number of years, I had the good fortune of playing the Phantom of the Opera on Broadway. And you probably had to pay a good fortune if you came to see it. But I know a place that offers incomparable entertainment for free. And it's on this very PBS station every night of the week. Family television, artistic television, quality television brought to you in the comfort of your own home. I say free, but it does cost a great deal of money to present all those wonderful attractions. And if you enjoy them and would like to keep them on the air, won't you please make a pledge of financial support by calling the number on your screen right now. Your generosity is greatly appreciated. Thank you.
And we are looking for your generosity. And one way that you can make your money go to work much more quickly is by calling in and doing your membership by MasterCard or Visa. We have a lot of other options. We have a way of paying over monthly payments. We have a way of having you do it by having withdrawals from your bank. There are just a number of options that'll make it a lot easier for you to support public broadcasting. But the important thing is that you support this station. Over half of the income to this station comes from people like you watching the programming right now. So go to your phone, make the call, 864-3001 or 1-800-727-8854, and back to Phil.
As Tom said, over half the money that supports the station comes from your pledges and your calls in. We're looking for a $70,000 goal during this membership drive, this spring membership drive. We're at $47,527. We're getting close. With your help, we're going to make it. We know we will, but we need your help. You want to call this an investment in quality? We'd like to say that. The people who are on the phone, they're volunteering their time up here tonight. There's the number, 864-3001. If it's a long-distance call for you, you don't have to pay for it, 1-800-727-8854. An investment in quality, the best television you can watch, right here on public television. Commercial-free, non-violent, good for the kids. It's good for everybody, and this supports us. There's no doubt about it. Your pledge, your money coming into this station makes up the lion's share, over 50% of where our monies come from. No, we don't get a lot of big handouts from the federal government or the state government. No, those days are long gone. We depend upon your generosity. Again, our goal is $70,000. Presently, we're at $47,527. And with your help, we know we're going to make it. So give us a call. We'd love to talk to you. Tom?
Boy, the people from the National Association of Purchasing Management are having a great time tonight. There are a lot of people on the phone right now. There are only about 2 people that are not on the phone. We'd like to have you on the phone at 864-3001 or 1-800-727-8854. We can go beyond the $2,000 that we need tonight, and you can make it happen. We have some great programming coming up, and one of my favorites is coming up on this Sunday, and if you'll just take a look at this, you'll probably say, yeah, it's one of my favorites too. Watch it.
Les Miserables, the musical phenomenon that took Broadway and the world by storm, celebrates its 10th anniversary with a concert performance that brings together cast members who help make it a must-see around the globe. See why the world loves Les Mis. Les Miserables in its entirety, in concert, right here on Great Performances.
One thing you can always count on is great programming on WQLN at Channel 54, things like Les Mis or Michael Crawford Tonight and other programs like Nova, the news programs. It's all here for you, and we're asking you to support it. I don't know, sometimes when I've been watching other televisions, sometimes I'm just made bored by the number of breaks that go on because of the commercials that are on there. We're here with long-form programming, and what you see from time to time are some underwriting credits, but for the most part, you got great, continuous programming on Channel 54. And we know you appreciate that because we hear from people who are our viewers, and they are very happy that it's that way. Call now, give your support. You're the ones that make it happen at 864-3001 or 1-800-727-8854. And back to Phil for the last word.
Yes, thanks so much. And I notice if we can just take a shot of the people on the phones here. Almost everybody's busy except one gentleman. This is the gentleman right up here in front of me, and he'd love to talk to you. Thanks for calling us. If the line is busy, just call us back, because rest assured the calls will cycle through onto an open phone. We're here waiting to talk to you. At the $120 level, if it's a new or renewal, We have a VHS of tonight's program for you at the $90 level. We have a CD at the $60 level. We have a cassette tape. And at all the levels, of course, we do have a QDN membership paper. It's like a tablet. I think you've all seen that before. It shows you what's on TV and explains to you what's on radio, where, of course, you hear the voice of Tom McLaren every day. Nice to see you tonight. Thanks for joining us. Michael Crawford is with us also tonight. Please call us. We're waiting to have these lovely people from the National Association of Purchasing Management join us, but we want you to join us. Now's the time to go to that phone, pick it up, 864-3001.
Major funding for this program is made possible by annual financial support from viewers like you. Funding for Michael Crawford in Concert is provided in part by TJ Maxx. At TJ Maxx, we are proud to help bring such quality programs to homes across America and urge you to join us in the support of public television. Additional support for great music like this on PBS is provided by Best Buy. From rock and reggae to country and classical, Best Buy has thousands of CDs to suit every musical taste. Best Buy. Some places are known for great music.
Darkness stirs and wakes imagination. Silently the senses abandon their defenses. Slowly, gently, night unfurls its splendor. Grasp it, sense it, tremulous and tender. Turn your face away from the garish light of day. Turn your thoughts away from cold and feeling light, and listen to the music of the night. Close your eyes and surrender to your darkest dreams. Purge your thoughts of the life in you before. Close your eyes, let your spirit start to soar. And you'll live as you've never lived before. Softly, deftly, music shall caress you. Hear it, feel it, secretly possess you. Open up your mind, let your fantasies unwind in this darkness which you know you cannot fight. The darkness of the music of the night. Let your mind start a journey through a strange new world. Leave all thoughts of the world you knew before. Let your soul take you where you long to be. Only then can you belong to me. Floating falling, sweet intoxication. Touch me, trust me, savor each sensation. Let the dream begin, let your darkest side give in to the power of the music that I write. The power of the music of the night. You alone can make my song take flight. Help me make the music of the Ladies and gentlemen, please join with me in thanking the young men and women on the Loyola Marymount Choir and these incredible musicians, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you all. Thank you so much. Thank you all. And my extraordinary musical director, Mr. Ian Fraser. Thank you so much. I recently recorded an album of songs that had very special meaning for me. While making the album, I found myself drifting back in time to when I was a 10-year-old choir boy. The one thing that made a lasting impression on me was the beautiful music that I heard and sang. Music that could inspire and comfort and touch us all. Some pieces we recorded were written hundreds of years ago, others only yesterday. But they all share a common bond, the ability to transcend boundaries and beliefs and connect directly to the heart. Somebody's down to their last dime. Somebody's running out of time. Not too far from here. Somebody's got nowhere else to go. Somebody needs a little hope. Not too far from here. Now I may not know their name, but I'm praying just the same that you'll use me, Lord, to wipe away a tear. 'Cause somebody's crying not too far from here. left to lose. Not too far from here, somebody's forgotten how to trust, and somebody's dying for love. Not too far from here. It may be a stranger's face, but I'm praying for your grace to move in me and take away the fear. 'Cause somebody's hurting not too far from here. Help me, Lord, not to turn away from pain. Help me not to rest while those around me weep. Give me your strength and compassion when somebody finds the road of life too steep. Somebody's troubled and confused. Somebody's got nothing left to lose. Not too far from here, somebody's forgotten how to trust, and somebody's dying for love. Not too far from here. Now I'm letting down my guard, and I'm opening my heart. Help me speak your love to every needful ear. Someone is waiting not too far from here. Someone is waiting not too far from here. Not too far from here. Shelter of the Lord, who abide in his shadow for life. Say to the Lord, my refuge, my rock, in whom I trust, and he will raise you up on eagle's wings, bear you on the breath of dawn, make you to shine like the sun, and hold you in the palm of his hand. You need not fear the terror of the night, nor the arrow that flies by day. Under his wings your refuge, his faithfulness your shield. For to his angels he's given a command to guard you in all of your ways. hold you in the palm of his hand.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for sharing the music of the night with me. May all your hopes and dreams forever be carried on eagle's wings. Good night, everyone.
Oh, wow. We'd like to send a big thanks to Michael Crawford for sharing his wonderful music of the night with us. When you tuned into this special program, you were probably expecting some great singing. Well, you got it. But you also get a sense of what makes Michael Crawford tick. He's funny and eloquent, and he brings a genuine warmth to his performance. Please show your appreciation now for this terrific concert with your pledge of financial support to WQLN at 864-3001 or 1-800-727-8854, and help us to continue to bring you good programming. We want to thank some people. We have a new membership from John Steimer of Tidiute, Pennsylvania, a renewal from Donald Durkin of St. Thomas, Ontario. Richard Sambucino from Erie, Pennsylvania has renewed a new membership from Alice Dougherty of Erie, Pennsylvania. Fred Terry has become a new member from Frida I think it's Sieber of Northeast Pennsylvania. Isn't it great? Sally Schickler, thank you. A renewal. And Faith Varden from St. Thomas. That's great. Thank you for your support. Now over to Phil.
Tom, the good news continues for our viewers and the people calling in tonight. It's been a wonderful outpouring of your support for public broadcasting. Tom read you some names. I'd like to read you some names. A new membership from Phyllis McMillan from London, Ontario. Phyllis, thanks for joining us from London, Ontario. Dr. Vidya Kudva from Erie is a renewal member. Thank you very much, Doctor. A new member, too, is Roy Ludbrook from London, Ontario. Thank you very much, Roy. Norma Roberts from Sparta, Ontario. She is a new member. Thank you very much, Norma. Catherine M. Fedorofank from Erie. She is a new member. Thank you very much, Catherine. H.S. and Ping Chung from London, Ontario. Thank you so much. They are new members. Wow, this is terrific, isn't it? Bonnie and Dick Friedemann from Erie, Pennsylvania. They are renewal members. Goodness, we just want to thank you all so very, very much. And Elaine Brady from Erie, she is a new member. Elaine, this is just terrific. Thanks for calling in. I think we might make that goal tonight. We're at 48,872. We got to go to 70,000 before we are done with this spring membership drive. And of course, if you loved Michael Crawford, he is terrific, isn't he? Great personality. He was in the show in Las Vegas called Effects. I don't know if you had a chance to see that. If you'd like to rent the movie Hello, Dolly with Barbara Streisand, look for a very young Michael Crawford in that movie, and he still has that great voice. Like to see the show again? Join us at the $120 level. We'll send you the VHS of tonight's program, and you can relive all those memories again. Where else? Public broadcasting. We're here definitely for you. And here's Tom McLaren.
And we're here because we receive local funding, and much of our support comes from people like you watching this program right now. About half of our income comes from the community that we serve, which includes not only Pennsylvania, Ohio, New York, but also Southern Ontario. And we're very grateful for the kind of support we get from Southern Ontario. No matter what level at which you become a member, you'll receive the WQLN program guide. And if you had that program guide, you would see this on the front, and that would tell you that upcoming very soon is something that a lot of people enjoy on Channel 54, and that's the WQLN auction, which will be starting April 17th through the 25th from 6 to 11. And then inside there's a lot of information about some of the things that you're going to see, a lot of art, wonderful art. You're going to be impressed. And then the 54 suite, which is the Warner Theater, and you'll enjoy that as well. Go to your phone right now, make your call in support of public television at 864-3001 or 1-800-727-8854. Phil, are you there?
Oh, Tom, we're here. The phones are ringing. Keep them ringing. Michael Crawford's calling in saying thank you to everybody. We'd like to introduce the gentleman who's allowed himself to be mic'd. He is from the NAPM, and that stands for?
National Association of Purchasing Management.
And your name is?
Jack Rosenberg.
Nice to meet you, Jack.
We're the Erie affiliate.
And what do you do?
I'm a purchasing manager at Erie Forge.
Okay.
These are all purchasing people.
And without people like Jack and the people who have come up with him tonight, we cannot do this. They are volunteers. They're here because they believe in public broadcasting, as well as we know that you believe in public broadcasting. You notice behind us, Jack, we have the sign that says $70,000. That's our goal, and we're currently at
$48,872.
And I know we're going to get a lot closer to that $70,000 because of all the nice people calling in tonight. By the way, is this the first time you've been up to QLN?
No, it's my second time. I've come for the auction.
Okay, and Tom was just speaking about the auction, talking about that. We need the volunteers to help out during the auction. People like yourself. As Tom said, the money to support public broadcasting comes from what you're doing right now. That is sitting there and pledging, or sitting there and not pledging. We can't believe that. You know, somebody else will carry the ball. We don't want somebody else to carry the ball. We want you to carry the ball. Definitely. We want you to be a part of your public broadcasting in northwestern Pennsylvania, in Ohio, in New York, and in Ontario. We spread out quite a distance. And so we need you to have this figure come closer to this figure. This is what we're looking for, to get that 48 closer to that 70. Isn't that right, Tom?
Right. Get on the phone right now. Make the call at 864-3001 or 1-800-727-8854, because upcoming in just a few moments is a mystery program. I love mystery. It's one of my great enjoyments on public television, but I especially like Inspector Morse. Watch this.
Next on Mystery.
9 times out of 10, the victim is known to the murderer. Rachel James was the 10th. She didn't know him, and he didn't know her.
A killer stalks the residents of Bloxham Drive.
The killer's working his way down the street. 17, 15, 13's obviously next.
Inspector Morse on Mystery.
I get so caught up in this program. Last week I was watching Mystery, and the program went on beyond 11 o'clock, and that's about the time I like to take off and go to bed. I couldn't leave it. I had to wait until 20 minutes after 11 to see the end of Mystery. That's how important it was to see who, in fact, was responsible for the murder. It's a great program, and we hope that you're going to join us with this program this evening. It's going to be great. I know you're going to like it. But for the time being, right now, before we get back to it, do this important thing. 864-3001 is the local number. If it's a long-distance phone call, save yourself the change. Call us at 1-800-727-8854. At no matter what level you become a member of QLN, you'll receive on a monthly basis the WQLN program guide that tunes you into everything that's going on, not only television, but also radio at 91.3. A lot of people don't know there's a radio station also involved at WQLN. Go to the phone, make the call right now, 864-3001, 1-800-727-8854. Back to Phil.
Yes, thanks, Tom. I'm standing here looking at some of the pledges coming in tonight, and this young lady right here has got the heavy phone, because this must be the first one that rings, because, boy, she's been on the phone virtually all night. Why don't you make these other 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 people also be answering the phone? That's what we're here for. We're here for the spring break, the membership drive. We'd like to see everybody doing what she's doing, and that is answering the phone, taking your pledge. $120 gets you the VHS of tonight's program. Michael Crawford, great voice, great personality, as Tom was saying. And the $90 level, the CD, A Touch of Music. At the $60 level, it is the cassette. a touch of music. And as Tom said, at any level, you'll get what's called the Cued In. That's our program guide. I'm sure you all realize that we do have a radio station here. I realize that, Tom, and I know our viewers do too, at 91.3. In fact, you probably hear Tom's voice quite a bit. Tom is the general manager of the radio station, and he has consented to come in tonight, sit down, and talk about TV for just a kind of a change of pace. But that's what we like to hear, those phones ringing. Michael Crawford, a sensational program. Mystery is next. And Tom, I know how this one works out, and should I tell him? No, I won't tell him. No. Keep you hanging in suspense here, okay? And Thomas, we're going to go back to you, and there you go.
Don't you dare give it away. For goodness sake, we want you to watch this program. Mystery has been with public broadcasting for a very, very long time, and there are many of you who are great fans of Mystery, so please stay tuned for another episode having to do with Inspector Morse. He's a most interesting guy, and I certainly enjoy him, and I know you do too. But right now, one more time, go to the phone. 864-3001 is the local number, or 1-800-727-8854. We thank you for calling in. Please call now and enjoy Mystery.
The Susquehannocks came here to escape the Iroquois. The Quakers and Amish came here to escape intolerance. Aaron Burr came here to escape the law. All of Pennsylvania will welcome you too. The next time you need to escape. For your free visitor's guide, call 1-800-VISIT-PA or visit our website.
This and other WQLN Great Views, compliments of Ridge-U-Rack Incorporated of Northeast.